Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle for today, Tuesday, October 29th, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the Talk, or the Tube, or not. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, we are excited for you, as always. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use the Mystic Red Rose Oracle. So I got like halfway through my day and I was like, yeah, today's the 29th. Yeah, today's the 29th. Yeah, today's the 29th. And then I was like, when I did the affirmations this morning, did I say it was Tuesday, October 29th? Or did I say it was Tuesday, October 28th? And I still haven't gone back to look. I dated them right. I looked at that. But I was like, I don't know why. Like, I had this feeling like I said the wrong date. I haven't gone back to look. I will eventually. Very, very unseasonably warm October day. I mean, it's almost November. And it was like 70 something out. It is. It's like warm out there. One of my friends at work, she's like, oh my God, it's so nice out here. And I said, oh my God, this is like pneumonia weather. She goes, that's not true. That's a myth. I said, then why is it every time the seasons change, everybody gets a cold? Think about it. Think about it. She goes, that's not true. Everybody has a cold all the time. I said, oh, you're right. I felt bad. She went she went and got a COVID shot yesterday. I don't know what for. Is there like a new shot out? Like, is it like a real preventative now? Because I'm confused. But she went and got a COVID shot yesterday and her flu shot. And she got sick. Not like she said that she got the chills yesterday. Her body was aching. She went home. She went to bed. She got up this morning. She didn't eat all morning. Didn't drink anything. Thought she was going to be she was nauseous. Thought she was going to vomit. Came to work anyway. They should have sent her home because they're always like, if you're sick, don't come in. But then when you're sick and they know you're sick, they let you stay. And then everybody gets sick. I mean, obviously hers was just a reaction to her shot, but... And then by the end of the day, I went up to her. I said, did you eat anything? Did you drink anything? She was like, yeah, I ate a little something and I had a little bit of water because she couldn't even drink water. She thought she was going to be sick. We got one on the table. And I said to her, oh, well, like if you can get through tomorrow, you're off Thursday. And she goes, no, Kim. I switched my days. I took off yesterday to go get the shots, and I have to work on Thursday. I was like, you idiot. I was like, why did you do that? She's like, I didn't want to use vacation. I was like, and I don't know why she took the whole day off to go get a shot when she probably could have left during the day, come back, like they let people do crazy stuff like that all the time. Leave and come back, come in late, leave early. I don't know. We got 2 on the table, 3 on the table. Four on the table. Is everybody excited? It's almost Halloween. Halloween! Okay, we've got 5 on the table. Sorry, I got my I look like that at work too. One of the ladies was like, ew. She's like, what's with the face? And I was like, I'm making a face? What face? All my leaves blew off the tree this morning because the wind was insane. Now my tree is bare. Very sad. We got 6 cards on the table. 7 cards on the table. All right, let's do 2 more shuffles. Nine on the table, 10 on the table, and 11 with bottom of the deck. Okay, let me set this over here. We've got date, paradise, paradise. We got seduction, sunglasses. There's doggies barking. We got clock. We got ship. We got coffee cup. We've got love call. Ooh, we've got heartbroken. Death. And bottom of the deck is hammer. Hammer time. Dun, 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 dun. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. I don't know why. It feels good to lean like this with my shoulder. So, sorry, I've been throaty all day. Phlegmy. So, I'm just going to say this. I think so with the card, like, when the first 5 cards came out, what I immediately saw was somebody went on a date with someone, and it was extraordinary. Like the best date you could imagine. And there was some passion, okay? So we're talking some type of sexual contact. With the sunglasses and the clock cards. So this is someone that would have been watching another person closely, like studying them. I wouldn't say stalking, because I'm almost getting like someone who's like really interested, but kind of maybe like a little shy to like say, hey, how you doing? Want to go out on a date? And with the clock card, this person, they took their time asking this other person out on this date. But when they had this date, it was great. It was amazing. And there was chemistry. With the heart, so with the ship card, somebody cut ties. Was it the person that was being watched, or was it the one that was watching the person ask them out on the date? I don't know. I really don't know. But what I'm getting is that somehow, some way, there was a breakup, a cutting of ties, moving on. One or both of these people was heartbroken. I'm gonna say it's I'm gonna say it's the person that was watching and asked the person out on the date. And whoever the datee was that got asked out, they're the ones that either like didn't want to continue to date, or maybe they went out a few times and then they were like, no, sorry, it's not for me. This person that was asked out on the date that moved on, with the hammer card, this person is realizing they sabotaged something, and maybe they want to rebuild with this person. The funny thing is they're going to come in with some type of call and ask to meet up for coffee, or maybe they already did. And whoever this person is that did the asking out, that took this person out and they had a great night and had some type of sexual contact, and then poof, gone, done. Um, that person is going to say no. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. I this this I'm sorry, it's not funny, but this person that got asked out on the date and then broke it off. If they had come in a little bit sooner, a lot sooner, if they had come in sooner, this person that had watched them, this person that asked them out on the date, this person that took them out on an amazing date, probably would have taken them back. But with the grow and transform, whoever this person is that was watching, that asked this person out on the date, they went through some type of transformation with the death card. Like they like they realized, okay, like I watched you, we talked, I asked you on the date, we went on the date, we had an amazing time, and then you just bailed. And I waited and I waited and I waited, and now I'm healing, and now you want to come back? Like now you want to have something to do with me? This person's really not interested. Because while this person that blew them off wants to rebuild something with them, the person that was the watcher that asked the other person on the date, they're working on themselves. They're already repairing themselves. They don't want to repair whatever this was. Like to them, it's already in the past. Like c'est la vie. What's done is done. what the death card. What's dead is dead. Yeah, this person is like, forget it. Like, you come back weeks later, months later, years later. Like, I'm busy. I'm busy. It never fails to amaze me, kind of like the balls that people have to come back thinking, like, even if somebody comes back thinking you're going to take them as a friend, like people that wait months, years. Like, what is that? Like, what is, explain that to me. Because even like when I like break it off with friends because for some reason like there's something wrong in my opinion with the relationship. I'm sure they would have a different opinion. But when that happens, like I don't reach out again. Like I just don't. Like for me, what's dead is dead. I said what I said, you said what you said. It's over. It's been months, it's been years. Why would I reach out to you? What is there to reach out for? It's one thing to run into somebody, out in the world and be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" But it's another thing to like, well, it's been 3 years. I better call Mary and see what she's up to after I fucked her over, 3 years ago. Like, no. I just don't understand people. I especially don't understand people that think they can come back and bamboozle another person into some bullshit. I just don't understand that. Like, you think that you left that person and you're going to come back and they're exactly where you left them? Because odds are that is not the case. It's like this person already. I mean, maybe they should have moved on even sooner, but this person started moving on. They started working on themselves, you know? Like they're already doing their own thing, whatever that may be. And now this person decides to come back. I think for whoever this person was that went out on the date, that got asked out on the date, that called it off, that cut the ties, that moved on, it says receive what you need on the ship card. I think this person, I'm just gonna be honest. I think this person is more of like, like, oh, I'm used to more like casual friends with benefits, blah blah blah. So when they got asked out on this date, they thought, oh, okay, like we're gonna go out on a date, fuck around, and I'll never see him again. Assumptions, right? And if this person has that mentality, like, oh, okay, like it's just fun, it doesn't mean anything, like it's not going anywhere, that kind of attitude. I mean, they could have already been seeing someone else, had another friends with benefits, another casual, you know what I mean? Like this person could have went on a date knowing that they already had a whole other relationship at home. So, like to me, this is just someone that is in some type of non-committal phase. And when they went out on this date, they were like, "Oh, okay, that was great. Sex was good. The food was good. See you around." When in actuality, this other person like really wanted to make something of this, and instead they went out and made something of themselves. And I'm not really getting any, like the clish, clutch, what? Okay, whatever. Cliche. I'm not getting the cliche like, oh, this person was watching you and saw that you were doing better, so now they're coming back. I'm not really getting that. I'm really getting that this person realized that they probably sabotaged a good thing and then they just blindly reach out to this person. So I don't think there's any necessarily like any like I want to reach out to you to fuck you over, or I want to reach out to you cuz now you look even better. I'm not getting that. I'm just getting someone that they failed to see what they had in front of them what they could have had, they let it go. And then they realized later, like, well, shit, they were actually a good person. They treated me nice. We went on that date, we had all that conversation, and the sex was great. Like, why did I, why did I not pursue that, Yeah, with the sunglasses card, it says watching, looking, perception, and stalking. I think each one of these individuals had a different perception of how the relationship was going to go. And if you go on a first date, you're not necessarily going to be, I mean, depending on who you are, but you're not necessarily going to be like, "Oh, I'm looking for a husband, or I'm looking for a wife, and I want a family," and da 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 da. I mean, it might be more of just a get to know you, casual kind of conversation. Favorite movies, favorite foods, where you went to school, how many brothers you have. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody talks about where they want the relationship to go on the first date. Some people do, but not everybody. I think it's kind of unnecessary. I don't think you really need to, like, what do you need to talk about that for? I feel like I do feel like it's okay to say, hey, like, I asked you out because I'm looking for a person. Like, I'm looking to eventually get married. I'm looking for commitment, or I'm only looking for friends with benefits, or I just want a casual, or I just want a friend, or you know what I mean? I think it's okay to say that for sure, because if this person isn't interested in it, which apparently they thought they weren't, you know what I mean? Then this other person wouldn't have wasted their time. This is kind of interesting. It was a little like, I don't know. I don't know. And you guys are gonna you can yell at me or you can laugh at me, but I when I'm picturing energy in this story, I'm actually picturing the man as the one that's getting hurt. Like, there's a man and there's a woman in my mind, and the man does the asking out and takes this woman out and shows her a good time and buys her a nice dinner, and they have a great time, if you know what I mean. And then she blows him off and he's heartbroken. That's what I'm seeing. And again, you can flip that any way you want. It's but it's kind of like, a lot of the times we want to portray women as the ones that get hurt and men blow the women off. And that's fine, but that's not always the case. And like, I can just picture this guy who, I mean, men typically don't get emotional, right? They do their best to hold it in. That's what they're taught, from little boys. Like, don't be emotional. You're not a girl. And I'm just picturing a guy, like, like a big, strong guy, and just like heartbroken because they really liked someone. They thought it was going to work and it didn't work out. And then they go about their business and they figure out their shit. And then all of a sudden, this person comes back and is like, hey, I made a mistake. Can we get back together? And this guy's like, no, no. It's interesting. It's a little different in my mind. Again, you can picture it how you want, because this is just me when I'm picturing my head. I'm not like picking on picking up on specific energy. I'm just seeing that in my head. But maybe it'll resonate for you. I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I mean, there's nothing else to say. They're not getting back together. Whoever they are, they're not getting back together. It was a one and done, or like because there could have been like a few more dates or something. I mean, I feel like it was just the one date, but because I almost feel like the one person thought it was kind of like a one night stand kind of thing, and the other person was like, "Oh, marry me." So I'm gonna let it stand at that. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by like all the leaves on the ground. My tree. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody has a great Tuesday evening. Tomorrow is Halloween Eve. I'm so excited. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.